And we're live.
We're on.
What's happening?
Yes, we are still alive.
Happy New Year. January 3, Monday, 2022. 2020 part 2. Hopefully not.
Oh my God. 2020
better than
part 10,
2021.
never mind part 2.
Reese Myers here. Alan Alley, what's going on, brother? Logan, nice to see you, brother. Happy New Year.
I'd like to switch the time back to 2019 for Christ's sakes.
What's going on? What's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm going to be distracted the whole show because I'm watching football on my phone.
Here we go.
Here we go. Football. Fantasy football, man. Boy's gonna win some money.
It's night in Cleveland to just completely get shut out. Nick Chubb do nothing. It's my Pittsburgh kicker versus his Cleveland running back. And I'm up by 12 points. So, whatever.
Apparently my wife says I'm too white.
You're
washed
too
out over
what?
there?
I'm too white, apparently.
I could have told you that. What's going on, Bateman? What's happening? Jen and Dave, what's going on? What's going on? What's up, Gabriel? Real life. Jesse, what's happening, brother? Real life with real life. It is real life. Mike. It is real life.
Real life with Mike.
Some real life today here. Mr. G, what's happening, brother? Leon on the YouTube. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to 2022. I appreciate the show and you guys taking time out of your life for us Fisher people. Appreciate you guys as well for joining us every Monday at 8:15. We are on the old YouTube. On the channel is Kicker Fish, the Castaneck podcast. All our shows there since like last August are up on there. And we're on Facebook. Follow us at the Castaneck podcast and the Castaneck podcast. Doc Talk is our group page. So that is that. What are we talking about? I think Santos came up. This is Santos's produced show today.
Oh yeah. Which is what? Well, fantasy football. What else?
What did you produce today then?
Plan to go fishing and then don't go.
Same thing he's produced for the last 30 some odd years. Nothing.
Back to
nothing that's important to you anyway, the Tolly.
Just a bunch of puppies. That's all you produced.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, who has it? Oh, Cleveland has it now. Now I'm worried again. Oh my God. I'll just keep watching this football.
Yeah, this show's not going to go anywhere. We apologize right now.
This show is going to go absolutely
that's what you're
backwards.
Producing it. I told you. One of you guys is producing. Chachi, what's happening? Kevin Lowe, what's going on? Dylan Fouy, what's going on? TFA in the house. Brett, happy New Year. We are talking today. We've got a couple things, man. We got some bro science going on here. We're talking about making waves on the ice. Is that a thing? Is it real? Is it all that kind of stuff? And speeding on the ice. Someone was talking about that on Ice Fishing Manitoba there. We've also got the storage solutions we're going to chat about, some reels. Santos has some lures to show, heaters, any kind of heater malfunctions going on. We got a bunch of stuff happening. We'll talk about that. We're talking all ice fishing. It's January. It's already January. It's almost spring.
And none of us have gone ice fishing yet.
I went
Bring
once.
it on.
Did you go once?
I went
once already, man.
Just too busy. Can't have no time to go.
Carlo, what's going on?
No time.
man.
Hey, this weather was cold this week, man.
What's going on?
Feel like minus 45? No way.
I draw the line.
Yep, no way.
I was on.
We can always be like Hayden. We can fly to wherever we want to. That's warmer. Go ice.
Yes, that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Reese Meyer's counting down the ones still boat fishing tonight. I know. I hear you. We're getting there, man. In my head, I don't know how you guys see the.
Oh, we got.
How you guys see the calendar? In my head, I see the calendar as like that. Like that. So this is December down over here, and this is January over here. When I was young, that was the calendar that was in my aunt's room, so I remember that still. But when we get to January, it comes back to the top. That's it. It's all downhill. All I see is springtime, opening day. That's it. So we're getting there.
Hey, the days are getting longer. That's all I care about.
Bruce, I'm just getting older, man. My old bones don't like that cold, man.
I was on the radio. I was on the radio on CJOB on whatever date it was a couple days ago. And he goes, they're asking about ice fishing. And I do my usual, monthly spot on CJOB. And, how do you, are you out there right now? Are you fishing, Eric? Oh, no. I draw the line at minus 40. They were laughing their ass off on there because I draw the line at minus 40, but there are people out there right now. I mean, believe it or not, I was saying. Yep. But not me. You're not going to catch me at minus 40 out there. Happy New Year. What's going on?
But it's it's all over the map, so the bite just slows down, right? So you're going to get those 5 or 6 nice, decent fish, and then the rest are just going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh,
Little
Pittsburgh
nibblers.
intercepted it. Pittsburgh.
I knew you were watching the damn football game because you were like in La La Land.
There's no fishing gonna go on
You
today.
guys keep me up to date, man.
Nothing.
As long as Pittsburgh keeps kicking field goals, you got a fantasy champion. I've been in that fantasy league since 2006. I've only been second place once since 2006. So I'm not very good at it. So I'm nervous right now here. Woohoo! We're gonna get a field goal.
Maybe we
Simpson
should start
says we're fishing at minus 36. That's
we
crazy.
should start an amateur fishing one, fantasy
What's
one.
that? Yeah.
For
I'm
down
down
on
with
the
doing a
bass
fantasy
tournaments in
league
the
for-
States.
Yeah, for anything like that. We keep talking about it, but there's never any time. Next thing you know, Monday shows up again. It's so fast or whatever. So I got
I know, it's crazy.
won this. You got Jamie Bruce watching. He'd be interested in this here. Bass boat for sale. Although he's got a nice one.
I love that one. And that's not my phone number.
Read the description, man.
You have to read the description, though.
I'm
Yes.
selling it because it was
5600
focused-
OBO, 2015
proper
Bullet
consent.
49 XRS. Says it's only 35 hours on it. What are you laughing at, you prick?
Yeah, I'm reading the sign because he's selling it because it was purchased without proper consent of his wife. Man, that's hilarious.
I guess he didn't think anything goes.
I like how the
How
guy's
many of
name
you
is
done
Mike.
that? How many people have done that? Like I've done it. Sure,
What's
go
that,
ahead.
buy
So I
something?
buy it. And then all of a sudden it's like, what'd you buy that for? Well, you said I could.
And then you get the
It's
stare,
like I
right?
said, I have a buddy that I'm half a shit because he doesn't want to tell his wife that he bought it.
Yeah, you were saying that. You're storing the stuff for him.
Yeah, so that's good though. It's like blackmail material I got now, right? So it's perfect.
Hey, John, what's going on there? Yeah, Leon has been out. Leon caught a nice fish there on the weekend.
Not
there.
Saugers either, man. He's catching other fish this
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, man.
Good on
Yeah,
you,
he's not
Leon.
Sauger King anymore. He's a
No.
Sauger princess now. Keeps catching all these walleyes.
Jamie says it takes tin to win. Yeah, man. Aluminum boat, bro, all the way. Aluminum boat.
I'll take his word for it, man.
Well, Jamie and Ashley had a
I don't
crazy
know.
season last year. What did they win? Like
Well, yeah, like
5 out of 9
see
tournaments
that?
or something?
It's
Something
more like what they didn't win.
They're running out of places to put stuff for the picture.
Yeah.
Simpson just bought it and brought it home.
So
I'd be
you
in
have
trouble
to
if I
do.
did that, man. Well,
Who
when
could
I
follow
got
you
my
home?
first Alumacraft there, like I've had Kijiji boats. I had Kijiji boats for like 5-6 years, and then remember Santos when I bought that Alumacraft competitor. And then I bought the truck at the same time, the same week. Got the truck, F-150, got the Alumacraft same week. I had to sell Divine's Volkswagen. We had to sell her. What was it, Divine? A Passat? We sold her a Passat to help fund off.
Yeah.
So
A
thanks,
Passat.
Divine. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Cheers, guys. What's going on? Reagan, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, brother. Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
Oh, that is funny there, actually. I got one more thing here, man. I was going to look at this. Mike, what is this, Mike? This gives us all serious Sasquatch hunters a bad name. Serious Sasquatch hunters.
You gave
Hey.
Labopa hope there, eh, man?
No, that's fake as heck, man.
Labopa was jumping up for joy when he saw that to Tony.
Mm,
I know he was.
that's the
He
stupidest looking.
sent me I love you emojis when I sent that to him.
This looks like Michael J. Fox. It looks like Teen Wolf. Get out of here, man. After the wife almost fell out of the 12-foot, she was okay with me getting something bigger. Nice, bro. Good job, bro. Getting a bigger boat. I like your little boat, actually. Good evening, dudes. What's going on, Corey Burke? Anyway, we're still on the lookout.
Well,
We're still going to keep the Sasquatch going in 2022.
I had
happen?
to send that to you. I had to send it to you.
I saw it. It's like, what is this?
I had to do it.
Oh, great. I don't want Pittsburgh to score a touchdown. I need him to score a field goal. Anyway. I was going to talk about, Tom Collins had a cool. He was asking about this online there. Hello, all. Like many of us, I'm sure, having a bunch of fishing gear and struggle to keep it organized. He saw this at Cabela. Seems like a great option. How do you store and organize all your goodies? Do you have a special place or cabinet to use? Looking for options. Thank you. I thought we would chat about that here a little bit on the show. What do you guys do for your we'll talk ice fishing anyway, ice fishing tackle.
Well, ice fishing tackles is what? You don't take out too much. You got your rattle baits, you got your spoons, jigs. So I just use like little separate cases for each one.
Like what cases?
Like those clear cases, like smaller ones that were just in those picture.
Well, trays, plain old
trays. Yeah.
Santos, what you have for ice fishing, you can put in a Ziploc bag.
What? Look, should I show a picture of all the stuff I have? You little.
Look, you have like some frostbites on you right now.
I got frostbite stuff. They're still in the package, though. See right here.
They're never gonna see the light of day. Things,
Next week.
I got a bunch of kamuki lures like that stay in the package.
That's a different story, man.
The package and they do out of the package. I use these. I use the planos.
Is that all? Like, yeah, that's the waterproof. Show that, right? Mikey. I only once in a while use race for you. Only use like.
Well, it's got that rubber seal on it.
It sort of
keeps the snow out of it. So it keeps the snow out of it, which is really good. And the other thing is, those little packets that come with your electronics for moisture. I grab those and throw them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, like the silica packages.
Silicone pocket.
Yeah. So it takes some of the moisture, but when you get home, usually you just gotta open them up and let them dry out.
Newts, and if you have kids,
that's all I use.
An organization.
And with a new big rod case, you can put those trays inside of them, eh? So yeah. I have like 3 or 4 cases inside my rod box.
Jenna used to use Ziploc bags.
They work, man. I put everything in Ziploc bags.
Yeah. Wayne G bought a new truck, the same color as old one. He thought she wouldn't notice, but she did. In the doghouse.
Same color.
Wait, I think the no dents and no rust gave it away.
I just waxed it up. That's all. Guys got boxes full of baits on the Ace and still only have one that they use religiously. It's true though.
It's true. Yes.
Shields gives holds 6 and 5 small planos in a hard case. Ice fishing wise, it is true, man. I mean, you have a lot less. I mean, I have a waterproof bag that I have, and inside I can fit maybe 2 or 3. At the most, I bring like 3 trays out because really. I've got one whole tray that's all rattle baits. I guess you name the brand.
Yeah.
It's in there, I guess, just so you have it or whatever. And then other ones all jigs. And then the other one's all spoons. So that's pretty much what I'm using. Like, I mean, then you got little tiny ones for panfish. And I don't always take those. And then I got another box that has your quick strike rigs and some lake trout stuff. So I guess I got half a dozen different Plano boxes for ice fishing. But they're not coming with you all the time. Like, you're not going to bring your crappie stuff with you.
I got small tackle bags. One of them set up just all for like panfish, and then the other one is just for walleyes.
So the consensus is to use those trays, then, eh?
I don't use jigs that much during the winter.
What's going on, Steve? You don't say again? You don't use jigs that much?
No, not in the wintertime. I usually it's either rattle baits or spoons.
Yeah.
So if I get a dead stick, I'll dead stick a small spoon and just leave it there.
Yeah.
That's it.
A lot of people nowadays have gone that way where a rattle bait never leaves the rod. Like, I do the puppet master. You guys know me fishing out there or whatever. I've got 2 holes going. And I'll have 3 rods. One is a spoon, whatever I feel like it. One is a rattle bait, whatever I feel like that day. And one is a jig.
Yeah.
And then I guess I have 4. I have a dead stick if I feel like dead sticking farther away, which has usually a live minnow on it of some sort, but a light jig, 1/8 kind of jig, maybe with a flasher on it or a rattle or something like that. And those are the 4 setups. It's really so to take a whole big bag like that, like Tom was showing there or whatever, like out on the ice, not every time, especially when you're talking heaters and you're talking electronics and you're talking, you name it, food and all kinds of stuff or whatever you're bringing out with you. You're trying to, minimize what you're bringing out for sure.
You have to. I know that I'm supposed to minimize what I bring in the boat, Val says, because there's no room for anything when I go. I take so much shit with me.
Yeah.
No matter how big your boat is, eh?
And I use the same damn jig in the summertime all day long.
Put all the gear on the garage floor, big China style. Man, that guy's unorganized for sure, man.
Who's that, Big China?
Yeah, Big C, man.
Oh my God, man.
Minnows from 2 seasons ago would be in his box. You guys do that too? Like, so what? Let's talk then. Let's talk. That's why Val outfishes you, Mike. I've had the same shitty rusted jig on my disc rod for 3 years. What do you use? Darcy, pre-organized by color or size or make of lures? Great debate. Yeah. How organized is your stuff?
We try.
How organized is your stuff? Like, is it
My
organized?
stuff starts off organized, and after the first fish trip, it looked like a bomb dropped into my box.
Sorry, field goal. It was
Someone just got points.
Okay, we figured
field,
that.
field goal. Pittsburgh field goal.
No, I try to organize mine by colors first, right? Like, and then
Really?
slowly it gets mixed up after. Well, I mean,
I don't worry about
jigs by
colors.
themselves.
I just throw everything in there.
So
You know what happens a lot of time? Like every year, like the lures that I'm using are like brand new out of the package.
Yeah.
And I'm just using new stuff every time. I don't know. Like I have so much tackle here that I don't know, man. It's never gets used. And if it's something that I like a certain spoon or whatever, I do like. I've talked about this endlessly. I'm an Acme guy. I'm an Acme rep, but the VMC tumbler is like one of my go-to spoons that I use a lot of. And I'll buy new ones every year, and then the old ones I don't have, so I guess they're over there. So I end up like having all this tackle anyway. Then I just end up using new stuff anyway and stuff like that. So I don't know. I have all this tackle. What are you going to do with it all?
Well, it's like I told you guys. I just spent 3-4 hours yesterday changing trebles on a bunch of my spoons yesterday.
Yeah, we're going to go back to that. Actually, we're going to talk about that, like why you're doing that actually, and tuning your stuff. Matt Grinnell, properly rigged jig and shiner, is some of the best throwbacks going on Lake Winnipeg. Yeah, man. I mean, there's some people that's all they use.
that's all they use, man.
But they're
It
still
don't matter.
bringing 4 trays out there, all jigs. Like,
Yeah,
as if you're gonna lose jigs out there, but you're not snagging or nothing. Like,
Yeah, and if you're pulling them in a sleigh, they're all going to be gray by the end of the day because all the paint's going to be gone.
all get shipped. Yeah,
they all get rattled, eh? Oh yeah, that's true, actually, man. Yeah, your jigs take a beating. Pink Tiger Rapala slab wrap. Yeah, I used to use slab wraps a lot, actually. Slip bobber. See that's. Let's chat about that a little bit. Slip bobber. You guys ever use like that slip bobber, like as a bite detector? I've never.
not as a bite.
No,
detector.
because I don't sit in the shack that often. I'm always outside, so the hole freezes over. So what good's a bobber going to be?
Like that's like a Midwest thing for sure, where they have like that. It's a detector kind of thing, and I guess for pan fishing and stuff, or really, really hardcore finessing, highly pressured fish and stuff like that. Like every advantage you can have, where less resistance and you just need that indicator.
Yeah.
Whereas we're just waiting for that slam. I mean, that's what we're waiting for here a lot of the times, and they'll funk.
I guess that's what we get spoiled on, right? Is we go to Lake Winnipeg and they just drill it.
See, that's always the worry, Joe. Too. The worst is not having something when you're not catching, and that's the worst. Like when someone tells you what they're catching it on, you see someone else.
have nothing.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
What are
though.
you using, bro? What are you using, bro? I don't have one of those. Ah, you're shit out of. I swore first show.
Way to go!
Didn't I say it was not even? I'm trying to go.
That was your.
I said
That was your
the answer
resolution, man.
Right off.
That's why you make resolutions, is to break them.
No, didn't even
Done.
last half an episode. By type of jig and ascending by size from left to right, categories by color because I don't buy in bulk by color. Yeah, Divines' stuff is pretty organized. Like hers is organized. Mine is, like I said, I don't know. I stopped by smoking fish in the whale, buy some new stuff, and then use it again. I don't know. I don't even bring a tackle box half the time no more. If it's just like fun fishing in a tournament, and there's a tournament coming up this weekend, the first KWT, January 8, 9, out of where? Warner Road. Is that? Oh, who's calling?
From Viva and Golden.
What? What do you say? Where?
That was
Who
my
was that?
place.
Los Santos. I don't know.
That's
Was that the
Alex.
massage parlor down from your house?
What?
I was hoping it was something good.
That
man.
was
I
that
wanted-
massage parlor at the end of your house, or Happy Endings?
Oh, what the?
Missed your appointment.
Where's your mind at today, man?
He had one favorite spoon,
Where
only
it's
one
always
left, and left on with my buddy Carlo Guzzi last time I was out. Yeah. I bet you I know what spoon that is. It was Carlo. It was like that extreme tackle. Purple
That's all
punch.
Carlo uses.
Yeah, it works, man. I got those in the box too, man. Those purple punches are money, man.
See, they don't work for me.
They don't work for you? Those things
Yeah,
work, man. You found
The
that in
purple
ground,
punch
man.
ones?
It's nice and heavy. It's a compact spoon, we were saying.
I almost have to throw them in the same category as a Kamuki.
Get out of here. Man. I'm gonna have to test that Kamuki theory still too. I don't know. I can't tell. I haven't really worked those Kamukis that hard. Leech, flutter spoon, tip with a minnow head is the shiz. Well, I'll believe Tyler because Tyler and Jacqueline catching a shit ton of fish. No stranger to Beast of the Week. We got a whole bunch today actually. I was talking about the super guys before tourney. After it's chaos, it's true.
Yeah.
It is true. And before, yeah, the night before, you're all organized and stuff like that, and all kinds of things, man. Nope, not that one. Not that one. It was a clam, purple with silver on the side. Well, if it was a clam, it could be those peg spoons that they made. Peg spoons, like
Or it could be one of their compact spoons.
the leech.
I know
flutter
what spoon he's
spoon.
talking about. I got 2 of them in the basement.
But don't you find that the one mainstay on the lake is a jig and minnow? Like,
Chicken minnow.
like
Well,
right,
that's a staple. But at least
'cause how many
United States
times,
doesn't use it no more.
because it goes in cycles, right? Big time
What's that?
rattles, and then chubby darters were big time, and then, but the mainstay is always a jig and minnow on the lake.
I don't
Yeah.
catch anything on a jig and minnow on the lake.
Too impatient, that's why. You have to be patient.
You know
Do
why?
you guys send your baits up to
Because
get painted?
This is why. Apparently, I'm
What is
too
that?
negative.
You actually have a negative on your hoodie.
And you guys start bugging me, I'll give you a bit of positive right away.
So what? the
I just
fish can
noticed
feel
that.
your negative aura, eh?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Do you guys
That's
get
why when I
excited?
put a dead stick out, I got to go 5 miles away from it.
Have you guys done that? There's a couple guys locally that do it here. Yeah, Lures, Jay Zerota paints.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Mike over there at Custom, or what's it called? Element Custom Baits
Custom Baits.
does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some of those crankbaits painted. I haven't used them though. I should actually test them out or whatever and use them. You guys ever do that? Mike
I
used to
wasn't-
paint jigs.
If I wasn't so lazy, I was just going to say, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd paint my own. But I'm too lazy.
Yeah, Mike used to paint jigs. He was the one I was learning from how to paint or whatever and stuff like that. So
Well, the jigs and used to do the baits too, so whatever.
like
You
that
just-
tantrum.
I
Show
don't-
the tantrum Santos out of the box. Like that's a tantrum out of the box.
Which one?
Well, Like that
Yeah,
frostbite
you get that.
tantrum.
That means you
This
have
right
to
here.
open the box. Yeah, you have to open it.
Can you see it?
You have to open the box.
But see, out of the box, it looks good, but people still send that out. I don't know. I guess just to have the different colors or whatever to get painted.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool, I guess. I guess it can help or whatever. Maybe to refurbish an older lure, but people are getting them painted like right out of the box to get a specific.
Right out of the
Remember-
box, eh?
Like those Northland sexy shads, they don't make those no more. Not the old school sexy shad. That was a good lure, but they stopped making.
I got to
that
bring a
color.
couple of J because teeth marks in it, and it's been chipping the
Yeah.
paint off of it, so
Get it
I have
touched
to
up
get
again.
them touched up. Yeah.
Perch color, anything is the only color you need. Fire Tiger is the best selling, doesn't matter what brand or whatever, but any kind of Fire Tiger sort of whatever pattern. I don't know if it doesn't catch me a lot of fish myself, but it's a top selling color for any kind of lure. Any kind of jig that's Fire Tiger, any kind of rattle bait, spoons, any kind of Fire Tiger. You guys notice that? Like with sales,
Yeah.
that is like the number
Lighter
one.
colors or what?
Any kind of perch kind of whatever pattern is automatic. Like that sells. Whether they catch fish or not, maybe they do. That's why they sell so well. But that catches everyone's wallet, man, for whatever reason. You have to have that perch. I added some paint to blackjack yesterday and boom, the wall hit it. Maybe just luck. What'd you use? I'm curious. Did you use like nail polish or something? I always thought nail polish like the smell. I always shied away from using nail polish. A lot of people use it. I even seen like Gussie like using marker, like legit
Some guys
marker.
use scented markers on their stuff.
Yeah, like
Just added like a line or something through it.
I always thought like a Sharpie would be like have a smell to it
Yeah.
too, but no, I guess maybe not. Maybe over
So like a scratch and sniff lure now.
yeah, powder paint jigs. Waste of money to get them painted. Ryan says. Yeah, to each their own, I guess, or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't unless there's a certain real pattern that you want, or you're trying to custom it. Like we've got our CDP lures over here, wherever they are. We got our. They're slick. They look great. Where'd they all go? Oh, they're on the Christmas tree.
I think Leon has what his own personal Soccer King rattle bait too,
I think so.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
right?
Like that's custom painted lure. Like that's a Rapala or
Yeah.
Rip and Wrap, I think it is. Yeah, that's custom painted. Oh, Divine got one off the tree or whatever. We got those. Those are cool. We make custom stuff or whatever. I think that blue logo, that logo is like a big ass eye. I think that's actually gonna.
T-bone it, eh?
I think so, man.
We gotta try. We gotta head out there and try it, man.
We should, man. I really think that these will work. That's cool or whatever. So
Well, I think I'll be out there for 4 days straight. So
coming
When are
up.
you heading out? Thursday, Friday?
yeah, I think I'm gonna go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
now? Lures? Oh yeah.
Lures?
We're all over the place. But Mike, you re-trebled all your whole tackle trades there.
Yeah.
Why'd you do
I
that?
just hooks that are getting straight or dull, and then just putting some bigger trebles on so they're not hitting the bait. They're getting more treble than they are the bait itself. So, and I don't want an episode like we had last year on that Saturday where we dropped more fish than we brought in. So
Yeah.
And you blame the hooks on that one.
well, it's the hooks for Sunday, and what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well, out of the box, I guess they aren't the best.
No, they're going to be the
Generally-
cheap hooks, right? Because that's
Generally speaking, yeah.
they're mass produced.
So what
So
did you
sometimes
swap
it's just changing the size. I put mustads on.
and you up the size you said or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
So
Up
those
in
are
one
quality.
size.
Those are quality, tougher hooks, sharper too.
Yeah. Way sharper.
I do that a
I
lot.
know
with
one
my
was giving me attitude. I think I stuck it in my thumb 4 times. Val was laughing at me. I'm bleeding all over the table. Fighting
good,
with this
that's
damn
scent.
hook.
That's
That's-
scent on the hook now.
That's gonna catch you fish now, bro.
No, that's negative scent though.
Your blood.
My blood's
Wonder Bread
negative
seems to
scent.
be a good color too. Wonder Bread is that's all the rage right now.
That's
too.
a color
Right.
right now, man.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
What was it Cornell was saying a lot of taco shops in the US that offer custom paint in-house right when you buy the bait. Get out of here, right?
That's pretty neat, man.
They're hardcore in the States, man. Like you're buying it like right there. You just before you don't even you just come back and pick it up and you get the whatever paint job you want. So then why even buy a lure that has a certain pattern already? They might as well just have like
Well, can we
blank
just that base
A blank
color,
one?
right?
yeah. That's
I don't know
interesting,
if you
man.
can buy blank ones like from the store. They're all going to be painted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The paint houses can buy them. Like these local guys have blanks that they use or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like I've seen them. You can see the BBs inside and stuff like that, and it's just a blank canvas or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. I ran out of baits to spring up shoal. He had one left and I was all white. Fished for 40 minutes with it and caught nothing. Took a black Sharpie to it and marked it up and gave it some perch lines. Fished the day with it and smacked them. Yeah. So sometimes it's just that.
Subtle difference.
Well, yeah, having that. What if it's monochromatic?
Well, it breaks
I'm
it up,
thinking,
right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean,
Yeah.
depending on the day, I guess. I mean, sometimes having that sort of smooth look gets them or whatever. But yeah, using a Sharpie too, right? Isn't that crazy? It's just a matter of drawing on it. How do you put Wonder Bread on a jig? I've tried it. It must be catching carp though. Bread. I've actually used legit Wonder Bread because it crumples up nicely, like legit Wonder Bread, the white anyway. Sad. A 10th one needs better hooks put on. Yeah, that's the
They
hook
do.
innovation based on custom ones as well.
It's the world we live in now, man. You gotta.
Like I'll do it a lot with my spoons. I'll upsize, like especially if you'd be surprised. Like sometimes you use these big, like big Pelicans, the big peg spoons, big giant ass spoons, but the Williams Wobblers or whatnot. But a lot of the small compact spoons, I'll swap. Like a little Clio or
Yeah.
whatever. I'll swap the hooks to a bigger one, especially if you're tipping it. Like if you're tipping it, you'd want a bigger. And I like those mustaches like you're talking about. There's another one too that has two like this, and then one is like out there for whatever reason. But it's nice for putting salties on or whatever and stuff.
Are those
So-
those Owen hooks? I can't
Owner?
remember if those
Owner.
are Owen hooks.
Owner hooks.
I think it was Owner. I had one of those owners. The old store in Winnipeg. What store was that? The one that went out of business or whatever. But wholesale used to have Owner. Used to have Owner and Freedom.
That's
a lot.
right. Yeah.
I don't see too many owners now. I guess Lake of the Woods would have it. But yeah, use that. Or get Eagle Claws if you're just it's not cheap. How much do those mustard packs cost you? They cost a bit. Right?
Well, what are those mustard packs? $10? Yeah, $10. But you get like 12
Box is not bad.
or 11 what hooks? Get 11 hooks, so that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay, you sold me. I won't go lower than $70 a jig. Sharpie for you, pretty crazy. We should start that. Santos, just start drawing on lures, bro.
Yeah, just draw.
Autograph it.
Well,
See, it works.
the cheap jigs with the blue-eyed like eyes on them. When they come off, I'll just take a Sharpie and just just put another eye on it, man. Like, but it's ridiculous how short the eyes last on these jigs. Once in a while, they fall off so easily. So I'll just
Yeah.
use a black
Yeah.
mark and put another eye on it, right? Like,
Depending what you're fishing too. If you're pounding it, you'd be surprised we're just dropping it down and touching bottom and coming up.
Mhm.
like fishing in the bowl with, or even ice fishing, especially in the white shell and stuff. If you're knocking the bottom, you're actually like, we learn so much having these cameras now, and I've been the last few seasons I've been using the Markham Pursuit, and I see what's happening. Like it feels like you're just sort of ticking bottom, but it's so violent underwater. It's like smash,
Smashing,
or
yeah.
whatever. It's like it's really smashing down there. So you actually are sort of beating these lures up a bit. It's nice if the fish are the one that are doing it, but not just beating the ground. Barlow's, it says here, out of the States, you can get bulk blanks. That is cool. And then just get a Sharpie and you're set, I guess. The blanks are usually China knockoffs. I haven't been overly impressed. They're not the same as the originals. Santos knows all about China knockoffs, bro. He's the expert.
That's all he does is buy China knockoffs.
Hey?
I don't have the coin like you guys do, man.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up.
And you're going back to the storage things. I'm down with those
Hey.
Planos with the waterproof. That waterproof liner
Yeah.
makes a big difference, actually. Yeah. Get those if you can. The ones that come free, they're not free, but they come, you buy a bag and they come with those things. Doesn't matter what brand, they tend to, especially in the cold, man, a little bit banging, they'll crack.
Yeah.
And then you've got
Yeah.
things all over the place or whatever, right? Like the whole sleigh is full of lures and stuff. Get a good. I'm not down with Plato no more. They got rid of Gussie and Seth Fighters, so. I hate
So what's the
Plato.
new one? Was it Bass? Who makes the cases
I'll
now?
still use Plano because it's good stuff. Even though they got rid of our homie there, man. Like, no, there's still good stuff though. But yeah, the waterproof liner.
Waterproof ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's true though. I like it, man. I ordered from China so much, some great products that you can't get here. Yeah. Well, yeah, there are good things. I mean, Amazon Prime's like here at our house every day. All kinds of crazy things or whatever.
There you go.
Bass
Bass Mafia.
That's the one. That's the one.
one.
Yeah.
But they are expensive though, yeah.
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 Santos gets a Strike Blaster 43. Didn't you tell me your auger is some kind of weird voltage too? Like it's like, what
It's
did
like
you say?
48 volts or something, man.
48? What the hell's a 48?
I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I'll totally.
So grab it. Get it right now.
I don't have it, man. Mike Fruke has it right now.
Now, we tested it. He's testing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were
So-
saying, Mike?
Well, at least somebody's going to use it this year.
Plan was to go today. I shouldn't have listened to the weatherman. I thought it was gonna be another cold, like freaking minus 35 day. But
I didn't go because I had to work. So
Halftime, and I'm still
the plan
golden.
was to go today.
Yeah.
would
Man.
have been a nice day to go.
Yeah, I
Those
know. I
Signs.
know that now.
What was that science thing we were talking about? Oh, this guy, Alan Chimerico. After reading a lot of comments of speed on the ice, I don't think creating a wave on the ice is the main concern. Who really cares if a speed difference busts the ice and sinks? The main concern is people driving through us creating a deadly ice. Those enjoying the day should be waiting until some clown doing 100 down the river loses control and crashes into families fishing. Knock on wood. Goddamn. Hate to see that. Can we be proactive in preventing this? If the reasonable fishing community can come together and let our political municipal leaders know what is going on, maybe I should open, stop bitching on Facebook, do something because when some jacks are in your tent. Wow. He makes some good points there actually on about speed. There are some people like
Oh yeah.
There are guys who go too fast and they're too close.
I'm crazy
that's
on
the
the ice
issue.
or whatever. But now when there's like not like
No, when there's a
wide
pile
open,
of
nothing,
shot, like
it's-
on the river, man. Like
And you slow right down if there's a whole bunch of shacks, right? I mean,
well, it's
I know
happening.
people are gonna say, "Oh, how come you're coming so close?" But sometimes you got no choice. You're not gonna make yourself get stuck, so you're gonna follow the trail, right? A lot of guys will stay to the trail and they'll set up shop right by the trail. So what are you gonna do? But I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
blow.
guess.
I'm not gonna blow right by there. I'll slow down. But some guys don't stop. They just blow right by there.
I've seen that where they're blowing, like where there's like
Right.
there's 3 shelters, hard side or pop up or whatever, but they're blowing.
They're gunning
right
it.
by.
They're gunning it, man.
That's-
And that's the
that's when
that's
you
the issue.
that's when you should be sticking a 7mm pipe out the window and letting one fly
Like always straight to the vigilante.
Violence.
Straight to the
right through the
vigilante.
center of the frickin' block, just for a good laugh to watch that thing smolder.
Fake tip up perimeter.
Speaking of vigilante, did you guys watch Spider-Man? That was good. Though.
Not yet.
No,
Gotta
shut
go.
up.
Next week
Don't
we're
say
gonna talk Spider-Man.
nothing.
We're gonna talk.
No, we're
Spider-Man.
not.
Give everyone spike strips. Yeah, but then they'd lose control and then crash into a hole.
Crash
thing
into
too,
you,
right?
yeah.
You gotta be careful. Or whatever.
Well, and that's what's going to end up
Yeah, well,
happening. It's going to be one little wingnut that's just out there to be a little shithead, and he's going to lose control and he's going to kill somebody. And unfortunately, it's probably going to be a kid,
Some guys
right?
are
Because
setting
kids
up
are always
on the-
running around outside the ice tent.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It gives
so-
all a bad rep. It's true, man. Had 4 holes that were not clean on reach in the middle of the main use path. Okay, so what can you do to avoid some of this stuff? Yeah, don't sort of set up through on like near established trails. Like if you want to stick close to the trail, you still got to come off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you're still going to come
You
off a little
should.
bit and be away from there. Yeah, so that's one. Vehicles driving, especially with the advent of driving vehicles on all the waterways now. Like you could be in the middle of Big Whiteshell now, and you'll see trucks out there and stuff. So Lake of the Woods, you name it. You still got to like drive slow. People, remember the time I almost got hit? Were you with me, Santos, when I almost got hit? Divine was here at the north of
Where
the
is
cut
that?
there. We were set up north of the cut on the Red River, and I'm running to my dead stick because it's great, man. I love the dead, you know me, the dead stick, and I'm running, and out of the corner of my eye, I just see this two lights, like big truck or whatever. It was pretty close. It was about half a truck length, and he slams the brakes or whatever, and we were both arguing there. Well, what are you doing out on the trail? And I'm like, there is no trail. I made this trail. You're following. Like, look past us. There's no more trail past. Like,
Yeah.
we drove to this spot. Like, there's no trail here. He looks like out there, and yeah, there is no more trail past where I was or whatever. And I just got hit, man. Like, it was like, so be careful out there, man. We don't want it to happen. It's happened. Remember last year where that kid got hit in the States there? Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
But that's what it takes. That's what the guys are worried about, right? Guys are driving too fast, and then someone's going to lose control one time and just slam right into a shack.
someone's dog got hit one time. Oh
Right.
man, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I like that fake tip up perimeter. That's a good idea. The
Yeah,
decoy-
but didn't you see a picture where some guy actually had his tip up like driven over,
oh yeah, that happens.
right? Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, some guys don't like they're idiots, man. It's ridiculous.
Trumping
Like,
into a snow may be different.
You can't fix stupid. There's only one way.
Please be careful out there or whatever. I was out on the lake last week and I made my own trail into a frazzled ice area, and some idiot set up right on my trail, the only trail out of there. So I drove within 4 feet of the track to get out. I know sometimes we just gotta
You
sort of
have to
make,
do it though, right?
make do when we're out there, and you try to communicate with people and try and educate if you can and stuff like that a little bit. I mean, you could have told that group there, why the hell did you guys set up like right there? Some people are so afraid to come off of a trail too, eh? So it's almost like, I mean, if
Yeah,
you're not
but
out there
yeah.
with four-wheel drive, why are you out there or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean,
The best ones are the ones that are driving right on the trail and decide they're stopping right there, and then they get out.
if
And
you
there's
made
like
the trail,
50
more
vehicles
power.
behind you.
I know.
No,
Just
but
jump
if
in-
you didn't make the trail,
Like,
it's always
if
that
you're
guy with
ever
a
on
Honda
Winnipeg-
Civic that figures he owns a 4x4 that pulls out there.
Well, yeah, and you see, like, if you see, like, sometimes these trails all of a sudden have this little off little side road, oxbow that goes off to the side. That's a lot of times that's why. It's because someone stops there. It's not because they got stuck. They just decided to fish there, and then you got to like make a new trail
Yeah.
around or whatever. Yeah, try and stay off those roads. There's no real.
That's when you
roads
got to
out
get
there.
out with
You
the
know names.
auger, drill a bunch of holes around the car so all the water freezes the tires to the ground.
Mike's doing this with his vigilante ways.
Just vengeance and just that's anger.
No educated, just he wants them to
Like-
learn the hard way.
No talking to
Yeah,
them, no
no.
talking sense into them, just like
That's
screw
talking
you.
sense to them. You're frozen here, you jerk off.
But the bro science about that, the whole thing was the making that wave in front of you. That is a thing.
It is a
Like,
thing.
but I don't know if anyone's ever actually seen it ever happen. Like, when you're going too fast and you're creating that wave either ahead of you or behind you, it's normally on thinner ice. I've never seen.
Well,
Like, I've seen
I guess
videos,
they
but
worry
thinner
about it
ice,
more on
less than a
ice.
foot.
I think they worry about it more on ice roads because of the vehicle that's on the ice road is heavier. And I think it's the oncoming traffic too, coming the opposite direction.
Yeah,
So
on an ice road.
but really thick ice,
Yeah.
like we're talking. Say
you still got a lot of pressure
4
going
inches
across
plus.
there, right?
With semis,
Still lots
maybe.
of pressure.
I don't know, man. I don't think. No engineer or nothing, but you drive 100 kilometers an hour, for example, and if it's 2.5 feet of ice, I don't think you're still causing any.
No, but I mean, if you're getting to that 15 inches of ice or 13 inches of ice,
Early in the
So,
season.
who
Now
knows?
you got rolling ice. Yeah.
Well, the one time I was on the ice, that was a few weeks back when we were all together at FAM at Willow Springs there. When that side by side was driving and he was giving her as fast as a side by side will go anyway, we could feel it, man. Like, we're like 800 to a kilometer ahead of him, in front of him where he's coming, and you could feel it was going. So how much ice
yeah.
was then? There was 11 to 12 inches that day. it wasn't busting. So I guess a big diesel truck, for example, driving down could cause something to explode. Like the whole, the water in your holes, like going,
Yeah.
and you're in there, what's causing this? And you come out and you see the guy coming or whatever. That little thing's causing that, and he blows by, and it does. Like, I mean, you hear crack, 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 all that kind of stuff. Nothing was like exploding like on those stupid. You ever watch all those stupid ice movies that are out right now, ice road movies, and those ice road trucker shows going on? Like, they make everything look all dramatic and things are like exploding. I think there was a Liam Neeson. Yeah, Liam Neeson. He filmed it in Gimli, actually. A lot of it.
Well, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, like the ice is like exploding, all kind of stuff like that, or whatever. I don't know. People do die on these ice roads up north, and actually, knock on wood, sorry, it does happen. But
yeah,
not as dramatic as a movie would be anyway. But seen a guy doing at least 70, 80 in the car today. Why so fast? 70, 80, that's fast on the ice. It really is, man. There's like no need. Is it oncoming traffic or heading towards shore that wave causes issues?
I think it's the oncoming traffic is where it becomes a problem. Right? Because now you have both waves coming towards each other, and then they're just it'd be like a wave hitting the rocks. Same thing.
Yeah.
It was a crappy movie.
Have you guys ever seen those big waves are created by big, large, heavy trucks? Yeah, like I've never like seen. I don't even know if I've even seen a video of ice like real, like in real life, ice exploding like that or whatever. But it does sort of. I mean, the science sort of sounds plausible, right? The physics of it, where you're causing that.
You're pushing water.
But I don't think you'll do that like on Lake Winnipeg or nothing. Not in the middle of winter.
So I guess that's our new saying for this year. You know, we're not biologists. We're not engineers now.
We're not engineers either, man.
Not ice experts.
We're not engineers.
But I guess like going back to what you say, like this Allen guy on Ice Fishing Marathon in the discussion, they're saying he doesn't think that creating a wave on is the main concern for speed. The reason to slow down is
losing control.
You're driving on ice, right? So, man, would hate to see anyone get hurt just because of that. That's stupidity, man. You know, like
I mean, listen. If you're like, if there's absolutely no one around, you want to be an idiot and drive wherever you want as fast as you can, go ahead. But when you're going to your shack and stuff, like common sense, like slow down. Like you never know what could happen. It's
well, Santos, I've been saying this for the last how many years? There is no more common sense.
I know, but it just boggles my mind that guys would risk it. Like,
well, if that boggles your mind, I don't know what you're thinking about the rest of the world.
I've seen cars come to a thing, man, the dead stop. Like guys going fast because like you don't want to jump a ridge or whatever. I was saying this, but I've seen front ends like a dead stop when they hit like a ridge. So you got to be careful. You don't think just sending it is not going to fly you over a lot of the times. Guys have come to a stop. We're like, oh my god, like bang! Oh jeez.
It comes to a stop so hard that whatever's in the box of the truck ends up on the hood.
Well, it doesn't come through the cab, but yeah. Oh man,
perfect.
Oh jeez. Anyway, am I still winning? Oh, it's halftime. Oh yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. I want to see how many.
What's your lead now, bro?
I don't know. I don't want to look at that. But this guy's only got 35 yards, so that's good. That's good. All right. Good job.
Murray Hoy says alcohol plus speed kills.
Yep.
Well, alcohol, speed, and stupidity.
Yeah. Do you guys still like drink on the ice? That was a thing back late 90s, early 2000s. That was always like the thing. Fireball.
Yeah, there's still people that drink on ice.
I haven't. Like, to be honest, I haven't. Nothing.
I need my driver's license. I can't.
Smart about it, but I haven't drank an ice in freaking like 20 years or whatever. Could always go after, hit the Petersfield and drink there after or wherever, right? You know, South Beach Casino, go drink after.
Yeah.
When we're on the ice, I mean, it's fishing time. I mean, that's how. I guess back in the day when us, like we were talking about, like people and anglers in general weren't as good at the ice fishing. I guess what else you can do? You're sitting there. If they're not biting, there's no fish under you. And you got nothing to look at. It's not like everyone had flashers back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But now I guess
it causes you to drink.
Yeah, electronics nowadays. I guess there's more things to look at, run and gun, all that kind of stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't think as many people do, but I guess there still are yahoos who.
Oh no, there's.
I guess if you have a hard side too, like if you have a fish house.
Don't kid yourself. There's still lots of people.
There are a lot of guys. A lot of guys. I bet. I would not be surprised.
70%. Hayden's right on numbers here. This guy's a statistician. We're no statisticians, but 70%. He's sure there's go out there to drink and fishing is secondary. When all those hard-sided shacks, remember Lockport and everything, like where we had all the villages, for sure, but you don't see a lot of villages no more.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like a hard.
Hey, you're cutting
village.
in and out. Remember, I got the world's greatest internet going here.
Oh, yeah, we got to give Mike a second here. Sometimes he cuts it out, but yeah, like a hard-sided shacks. A lot of the times are your party.
That's
shacks,
where
but there's
your
not
that's
as
your
many now, though.
home base, man.
Not as many anymore. It's true, man. Just take a look at the garbage barrel at Warner. It's full of Twisted Tea cans. Yeah, we get destroyed.
I know when we
man.
were in
Destroyed.
Lackawanna and we used to go there every weekend and we would ice fish.
Yeah.
I'd probably be crawling off the ice half the time, but I wasn't going anywhere. I was
Yeah,
just
That's
going
true.
home,
You're not.
like,
Yeah.
back to the bunkhouse. Like it's literally, I could see it from where I was.
Yeah.
So I guess it all depends where you are.
That is back in the day when you first started or whatever. It was true, man. Especially if you're going to someone's shack and you got the wood stove going
Yeah.
and everything. Oh man, it was just a lot of that. With the check stops on the way up the lake, that stops on drinking and driving still happens, but not as much. I really don't think. I really think it's not as much. Hayden 70%. What's the over under on that? I think it's under that nowadays.
Me too.
I really think so. I
I
really
say
think
under
I'm
that
going to
too.
say it's probably 30%. Or
Drinking?
ones that are drinking.
like they're
Yeah.
primarily they're not going to hit the ice without stopping at the LC first or whatever. Like
That's
there's a lot
right.
of
Yeah.
like where we need Tim's and bait. Guys like will actually stop at the LC first.
I
and
say
then
that's
hit
even
the-
lower than 30%.
They need Tim's bait and beer.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's way less than that nowadays. I think here anyway.
Like
Overnight
guys
crashing
drinking
happens.
and driving.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah. Like I was saying, if you have a fish house out there or a shack, and you're out there overnight, there's definitely going to be some wobbly pops.
I know there's one fish house that I avoid going into because
Oh, you're not
when
you're
you're
not
come
coming
out,
out.
you're not coming
I
out.
won't- I won't say, but yeah, if you're going in
You're
there,
in
you're
a
not.
different
You
world.
go in that
Yeah.
shack, you're coming out. It's not going to be in good shape. I know
Jeremy,
that.
Eric, and Max Headroom. I missed the glitchy, Mike. I missed the glitchy, Mike. Max. That was back in the day. We had Max Headroom over here. I remember a certain someone in runners last year, pretty blitz after. Ouch! He just outed the guy. He just outed the guy. We were just
Way to go, Manzik.
Fucking Tyler, you're such a wingnut.
You guys have lots of cabins on the lake out there? No, more and more every year. Like people bringing out their hard-sided stuff. Like not as much as there used to be. Not as much.
Val's
There are.
laughing over there. Val's laughing
Why
at
can
you, Eric.
fly? When you can smoke and fly. Oh yeah, you're getting juice. Oh yeah, there was a great. Where's that photo? Speaking of
Which
smoke,
one?
we were talking about green last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't share this one or whatever. I didn't put it on the slides, but I gotta share it there. That was hilarious, man. Cleaning out my tackle box and almost smoked a minnow. Look at- I'm right into the mic. Look at- There's,
Oh, that
a,
one looked like a
It looks
roach.
like one, man.
there's a salted minnow. Is that a roach or a minnow? He almost. I pissed myself when I saw
I
that.
think I would rather drink than smoke green.
He almost
'Cause I
smoked
smoke green, forget it. I need a good nap after that.
Yeah, I don't do it out there either. Maybe should. I'll catch more fish. They have tons in Alberta.
Cabins.
Yeah, like hard sides.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real less here now. Smoke. Oh, yeah, Bateman always comments when the green discussion comes on, man. He's like right in there.
Yeah.
30%.
That's the problem with Bateman's fish. They're already pre-smoked by the time he gets them home.
But keep in mind the guys we talked to in Northern Fish, a lot of the guys fishing is secondary. We don't know them here from a lot. Yeah, ice fishing, I would say, is more social. It's always been. And that's what a lot of the attraction for ice fishing has been,
Yeah.
the social aspect of it, man. Like you're out there and with the crew and whoever, meeting people on the ice. It's cool stuff or whatever. So even if
Well,
you're not out there to drink, sometimes the fishing is still secondary aside from just hanging out, which is why people are making breakfast out there and you're making lunch and all that stuff. When I go fishing, man, half the time I'm just chatting with people, not even looking at my rods.
Well, I could see people who aren't driving, like having drinks here and there, but I'm talking about guys who are like the ones who are driving. You tell me they're gonna stop at the LC and then before they head out and then start drinking and then have to drive back.
Yeah, I hope those guys.
I hope those, yes.
Don't DUI or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm never down with that.
But I could see like buddies who are riding with you drinking if they don't have to drive. There's
Don't
right?
put it in your minnow mac and cheese by accident. Green, I love green. Green is another popular color. That is a chartreuse.
chartreuse.
Yeah.
There's Rainbow Ice. than what's on Facebook at night. That is true. That is true. It's not Facebook isn't the end all be all of what's of what the fishing market is. I'll tell you that much or whatever.
No.
For sure, man. Villages everywhere. Yeah, we used to have a lot of these villages. You don't have a lot of these. You'll have pop-up villages. For sure.
I think the big
community
difference is though, like you guys are probably still in diapers, but the Red River almost looked like the population on the Red River was bigger than it was in Selkirk and Lockport. But now I think that everybody goes to the big lake to fish all the time.
Yeah.
There's not that many on the river anymore.
That's what thinned it out, you think, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's just on the lake more than they are on the river.
Because that river.
But I remember it was like a bloody city on the river all the time.
It really was, man. Like,
Yeah.
You could throw a rock and that would skip over 3 different roofs or whatever. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, before it would hit the ground again.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. You're right. I mean, the lake has, and people are branching out even further now. People's weekends are taken up now by going, lake trouting up north or out east.
Yeah.
People are pan fishing now and stuff like that or whatever. So people really are spreading out. That Red River,
And
back in the day.
There's probably 40 times more people fishing now than there used to be. So
Let's do Mike's math. 40 times. Yeah,
So what's that?
a lot.
well, if
I
you
don't know
think
where we
about
got
it,
this
there
number
really
from,
was.
but yeah.
Well, how much of the numbers jumped since this crap hit us?
Yeah, no, it's huge, man.
Well, it was
Right?
climbing before
It's
that.
jump-
It was climbing before that anyway, right?
Yeah, well,
It
this
was just getting
excited.
easier. It was just getting easier for people to do it. Right
Really
before.
Now it's usually just the locals and some people from Winnipeg. Now it's people from everywhere.
It's
price
true, though.
fishing down that.
It was the pop-up shacks, right? Once people were able to get pop-up shacks, that was it.
Like, look at,
You didn't have-
for example, if you look in March, like it's endless amounts of headlights and taillights for the first 3 hours of the morning.
Isn't that crazy? Like it's as far as the eye can see. It's pretty cool. I think. I mean, it's cool stuff, man. You got to do something in the wintertime. I love it or whatever, man. Sounds like we'd have fun fishing together. Team Green. Team Green, bro. Pop-up test made easier. Oh, that's exactly what the Santos was saying there. Instead of having a permit. The portability and like making catching actually like easier. It really has, man. Way too high a risk of vandal in the river these days. It's
Yeah.
that's always been there, though. That's always been there. But now, if there's way less hard shacks and there's the odd one that's all at CL, for example, yeah, man, you almost just leave it unlocked because get broke.
They're going to break it in.
Yeah.
It's also not as cheap to have a furnished shack nowadays. It used to cost a couple $100 a weekend. My buddies are building. Now it's $5K. Holy jeez, a $5K.
5K. How big is
And your
that?
buddies
shack,
can't
man?
change a light bulb, let alone build a nice shack. I think it's less than $5K, but it's extreme. It is like wood's expensive now, man. It's true. Like holy smokes!
I bet
It's
you it's
not
$1,000 to
$100.
build a shack.
Yeah, no, easily, man. Like OSB is not cheap now. How many would you need, right? So maybe your 5K is
Yeah.
not that far off. But just to build your basic one nowadays, or if you want to make a really fancy one, it's expensive, man.
Expensive, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't look at the price of OSB lately.
come down a bit now, a little bit. Like Dauphin has a decent amount of shacks out there. Yeah, hey. A lot of these lakes still have the villages. I know in Saskatchewan there's a lot of villages still here. Same year numbers jump by thousands, something in fishing. There are probably 20 different rentals for cabins on Lesser Slave. One guy I know makes $130K a season for his rentals. Yeah.
Boy, man. Damn.
There's some
Damn.
technical stuff here that you can't even it's hard to rent out. Like there's all these technicalities here for renting
This
out over
this province makes it so hard to make a living.
renting out overnight accommodations and stuff, man. And there's a whole argument because you have the hard brick and mortar places and stuff like that or whatever. But yeah, it's not as
Way
easy.
too much.
That guy's making
Way too much
$130K. Right now.
BS.
Man, we're in the wrong business, man. We're gonna have to
Time to drive out there, man.
remember there was that guy who built the floor and put his big Eskimo tent up. Someone stole from it, I remember.
What?
Yeah, that sucks.
Crazy.
Well, you can't leave. Has anyone ever left like their portable out there? $1,000 gets you a floor. Oh man, it's true. Sold 15 pop-up tents. It's what it is, man. It's just head over and see
It's
Wayne over at
crazy.
Cabela's, by the way. Anytime
That's what I'm
you need some
saying.
stuff
It's
there,
That's, man. I'm
Wayne's
telling you.
Like, I know you guys laughed at me when I said probably went up by 40 times 40. It's probably true.
yeah, easier to buy a trail and convert it. Like Reese Myers. I like that. He converted his. We got ours in storage at Seven Sisters. Let's go get it and convert
I was gonna
it.
say, why don't you convert that one?
Might as well just convert it already.
You don't use it for anything else.
I know, and I can still use it in the summertime if I go
That's
party
right, yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Maybe I'll put my name in the draw this year for a seasonal. Maybe we'll see. He had a 10th as a permit that he left out. Ouch. Yeah, you can't leave.
Can't do that, man.
Can't
Even in
leave
the middle
anything
of
out.
nowhere, we've done that, and you still like you're worried about it. You can't even sleep in the cabin. You leave your tent out there. I mean, a wind could get it too. You anchor, but all kinds of. It's tough to leave your pop up out there on the ice. Doesn't matter where it is, man. Holy,
It's unfortunate. There's a lot of pieces of crap. in this world.
$7,500. Holy smokes!
maybe Hayden wasn't that far off. An 8x10, 75. Crap. So I couldn't make a deck this year because the wood was so expensive. I'm out on that. What are we gonna talk about? We were gonna talk about like reels and heaters. We never got to it. What's going on with the
Nothing, we're
heaters? Mike?
done now. You might as well go to
Done now.
Beast of the Week.
Beast of the
I
week,
gotta go
bro.
beast of the week now, and I gotta go back to watching my Monday Night Football. We'll talk next week. I didn't even know what we talked about. What did we start talking about? Storing
Storage,
Liam
lures.
Neeson, all kinds of things. I don't
That's-
know. We're
That's why when Eric says, "Hey, think of something to talk about," why we're not going to talk about it?
it's true.
Why suggest anything? Because we're not. Yeah, we're,
Yeah,
we're
you
not
thought
going to
this
talk
was,
about it anyway.
Ooh, Hayden's got a couple tents in the middle of nowhere. Time to go find them. Don't get me started on the fish houses. They're expensive, man. It'd
Yeah,
be
but
nice
you probably
have
got to
them.
fly into those places.
Yeah. Man. Anyway, what do I got here? I have a brand here. I just wanted to put this overlay. I got stuff all over the place here. Did I miss?
What?
talking
What are
about
you trying to do?
Scam? We talked about that. I don't even care about the game. I just wanted to score. I need Pittsburgh to keep scoring field goals, but I'll get back to that.
We touched on it last week there, Newton.
We touched
I
on it
want to say
last week.
something.
And that,
I just want to say one thing though. Before Mike said nothing, I'm not going to talk about it. I just want to say one thing. One thing about that thing or whatever. It's really calmed down now. Like people are really circling the wagons. There's public enemy number one on that. But then to tie like people spreading on and say anyone who was associated, people who were winning prizes at it, people who got some of the top prizes, anyone who sort of helped promote it or whatever, that they're saying that anyone who knew about this tournament had something to do with it is complicit in it or got a cut or something like that. That's not fair. That's not fair. I think like there's one public enemy here. It's one Yahoo that not good. I won't
it's
even.
only
go
one
deep into
person,
that.
man.
But
Yeah.
like any of the sponsors, any of the people who helped try to put it was a good thing, man. Like I said, kids, charity, fishing. You put those combinations together, whatever, and it's like, yeah, man, and a lot of people complaining that I was seeing like online and stuff were like, I know I checked Fish Donkey, like their names, they never bought a ticket. Like they were like my heart goes out to the people who actually bought tickets. I bought a couple tickets too. We spent time on this show. I think we had like dedicated 3 different episodes to promoting that freaking
Yeah.
thing. And
Yeah.
like I feel bad for like us or whatever, or anyone who participated when you feel bad. So now you had people who want a prize and they got to go out there and make a big post to justify, hey, here's the receipt for what I donated, and I didn't like that. They had to feel that because once the
Well, Grinch, you
Baseball
donated.
people.
A lot of us have donated way more than what you donated for a ticket.
oh yeah, like I mean,
You know,
I feel bad for everybody. It sucks all around, and
It just sucks, the whole thing.
And if you didn't buy a ticket, doesn't mean you don't have a right to complain or try whatever. But I mean, guys are like, oh, let's start an investigation and all this. It is getting investigated. It's not cool.
yeah, just
Not
like
cool,
that clown that keeps messaging me. Like, go get a life for fuck's sakes.
So like, go investigate this shit. Like, oh, fucking investigative journalism or Dateline NBC, Dateline CDP is
You know,
what
he sends me a
Dateline
picture
CDP.
because a guy's
Should've made
wearing
a
a
smile.
crappie crush hat. You know, so what? Why are you busting my nuts?
Yeah.
So what?
It's not-
They're blaming you too for it? What?
Oh.
the-
Nah.
The guy's a wingnut. You know,
Okay.
there's nothing worse than somebody making a fake name and then starting to shoot their mouth off. If you got something and you want to say it, make sure you put your name to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Chicken
But-
shit.
The gist of it is still right though, where they don't want someone to like get away with it. And if you don't know, this is a local thing. There was an event last year. We promoted on our show. We were like all gung ho about it too because it was great. You know, Children's Hospital was going to get a donation, this and that, or whatever. Full Tilt Winter Walleye Tournament, and it was a great event by all accounts. It was fun or whatever. I think I went one time. Me and Nash registered a fish each or something. and then the donation didn't get to where it was supposed to go. So that's not good or whatever. I question like Children's Hospital a little bit. I really do. I mean, don't they have like they must be getting so much money coming in donations, which is a great charity anyway, and they're doing good stuff, but how would they not even follow up? Like someone's using your name, you have to authorize that. How come no one follows up? It takes a little message board thing on Facebook to wake this up again. We're like, oh yeah, we never did get a donation. Like they don't, you know what I mean? Like, isn't anyone there who follows up on this stuff?
Can you imagine
knows?
if I would have put my fish in from that Sunday morning? It would have came in second, and I wouldn't have got a prize. Fuck.
You wouldn't have got one.
If I didn't get my prize,
I think there are some people who didn't get. I think most, to be honest, I think most got. There are prizes that didn't get after the fact or whatever. But yeah, anyway, that's the background on that. So it happened during a while.
like Eric said, it's being investigated by the right people. So let's just drop it. It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that.
Okay, let's get on with Beast of the Week.
Yeah, I got Beast of the Week here. That's my little 2 cents on that, though. It's not fair to other people who had nothing to do with it. Carberry, I put it in here. We were talking about how many different BOTWs are there. There's Breakfast of the Week. I forgot about Breakfast of the Week. So you win for that, bro. Nice
that
one.
works.
Breakfast of the Week.
That'll win.
It was on the ice, too, man. James Friesen's wife. Fantastic. Look at that.
Nice.
That's a beauty right there. Well done. So that's the first.
Her first fish, eh?
Of the season.
Season, yeah. It's nice. Nice.
Kevin Lowen, just your average 20-inch walleye, still rocking a CDP hoodie. It's there behind that fish somewhere. So nice work out there, Kevin, too. Kevin was another one who took a beating on this or whatever. So, yeah, man. No, buck up. It's all good, brother, man. Like, behind you. Rich Volantad. So this guy catches fish, man. My buddy Rich. Like, if you need a partner for this KWT, man, this guy catches fish. Like, he always catches big fish. He's like the defending FAM championship winner there last year. So, good job there, brother, man. Cool stuff.
Was that a 30?
I don't know what the measurement was on
Not
it.
sure.
It's bigger than Leon.
One of the FAM guys got a 30 and a half or something like that.
That might be. Is it either Perry Gill?
That's a long fish right there.
That could be, man. That might be the 30.
Probably is it.
Cool
And he's not holding it far away.
Yeah.
No.
Still on the hunt for a master angler, but at 25, not too bad, brother.
It's not a sauger, Leon, so you're moving up.
It's not a sauger, buddy. That's a bigger walleye than I've caught all winter.
Yeah.
The only way Dauphin Lake can get on here is through Breakfast of the Week. Get those nice walleyes out there. I like Dauphin, man. I like Dauphin Lake.
Oh, Gil says it was Richard with a 30 and a half.
It was Richard. Nice. So that was a 30 and a half. Well done, brother, man. Not the sponsor supporter's fault. Thanks, Brian, brother. Thanks for others trying to do this. It's true. Everything else takes a hit. There's an event on January 14, by the way. Ryan Shaktay's fishing wedding social, January 14. Check that out there, man. Ryan Shaktay for tickets. January 14, Willow Springs. $25 a hole. There's going to be a cast and egg prize, and there's all kinds of other prizes. We got a prize out there, too. $10 support tickets. Look more info for that. We'll share another link on that coming up. Ready to go, Leon? Look at this last-minute Beast of the Week. Just put this in at 8 o'clock.
Jesus.
Noah Mesner.
52-incher?
52-incher.
Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at
a
that guy.
monster.
What's that, Divine?
Hank.
Divine's got an even later entry than Noah's. Jeff Izzard. Jeff Izzard's boy. Nice. I can't read what it says, but
It's a 30.
30
that's a 30 inch as well.
30-inch, eh?
Hey, nice work. There's all kinds of 30s here going on.
Mike, you need those on the weekend, bro.
Yeah, that tournament's this weekend. KWT, by the way, is still room for
Hey,
entries.
5 of them on the
you wanna
weekend.
enter. Keystone
each
Walleye
day.
Tour. Tyler Grundy, nice work on the pike, bro. But not to be outdone, Jacqueline got a bigger one.
That's a thick fish. Look at how thick that fish is.
Jacqueline, a 5-time Beast of the Week champion, by the way. 5 times. And she's in the running again here. Nice work there. Cool stuff. Derek McDonald's on a roll. He got his
Another
personal
pike.
best walleye last week. Now a personal best pike at 42 inches this week. Congrats, brother.
Looking for a good year, man.
This looks like Santos' setup here. He's
What's
got, the milk crate and the Dollarama bag. This is all Santos.
Doll robber bag. Come on. I moved up to the Blue Superstore.
Brady, happy birthday, Brady Knudsen. Well done.
Yeah.
Nice looking fish there. They were
Nice
out on the
fish.
lake. Beauty. Happy birthday, son. Good job. Good job there, man. And yeah, you'll get a prize for that. You'll get a prize for that. My nephew, Jalen, Justin's son. Jalen's still a personal best walleye. They were out today, actually. Cool stuff.
Nice.
Oh, he's got the Falcon Lake Winter Fish Off hoodie on there. I wonder if that's going on. Hopefully it does.
I hope it does.
It'd be nice if these. I know Lac the Bonnie is going. I know Kidfish has a sort of catch photo release thing again. But yeah, hopefully all these derbies come back. That'd be good. Nice work, Jalen. Congrats. Good job, boy. Blake Morgan, look at this. Grinded it out in some cold weather over New Year's on Clearwater. Got asked always if I was canceling my trip and I would respond to it, but I got the time off. I'm going hardcore. Well done, Polar Vortex.
Nice.
Laker. That's beauty, man. Oh, that's a rush, man. Look at this. His toque matches the stripes on the
tent.
shaft. Yeah,
Tent,
that's pretty cool. Chartreuse tent. You better be chartreusing in there, man. Okay. Blaker for the win. Coldest 4 days ever. They were up there, man. That
was cold, man.
oh, look at the frost inside their tent. Oh my god. John Ledoux, congrats. First fish of 22 was a personal best rainbow trout. Congrats on that. Nice work on the personal best rainbow. That's a tall one too. That's a tall one. That's like those Markowskis in the parkland, nice and tall. Yet to catch a giant rainbow like that. Yet to. Joshua Lowen, nice work. 4.5 inch. Took him nearly 15 minutes to reel in on a tickle stick loaded with 3-pound braid. 3-pound braid and 2-pound floral leader. Holy smokes.
You got it
this
in.
was on Stephenfield,
Nice
which
work.
is known for a perch. Like you can catch 100 perch there if you're on the right spot. But he worked this one in. So well done. Good job, Joshua, man.
There's probably 20 perch in the belly of that thing.
Yeah. Like, to get it on light line like that too. That's pretty good. And it was just half an inch shy of his first Master Northern. It actually wasn't 41, so he took it at 4.5. So nice work, man. Didn't stretch it out. That's awesome.
Nice.
You'll get that, man. You keep fishing like this. This kid's catching fish all the time. So good job, Joshua. So that's our Beast of the Month. We need a qualifier. We're going to get our contest out right away for Beast of the Month for December. It's voted on by you guys. You choose the winner. This will be the first qualifier for January. It's $100. Sponsored by Team Fui Automotive and the Castanet Podcast. So who's the winner? Oh,
I'm gonna go with that sturgeon.
I was gonna go with the sturgeon. I was gonna go with the sturgeon, but once I saw the Laker, that was it.
You got the lake trout?
Lake trout, yeah.
I go with the sturgeon.
So Mike's going. I didn't even get the sturgeon. That was a last minute entry. It's not even on the collection year. Santos is going with Blake's lake trout. I'm feeling Joshua's pike because of the story with it too, or whatever, and it's a personal best.
I guess we're gonna have to put it out for a vote.
Put it out for a vote.
We're gonna have to put it out.
For a vote.
Usually, if there's two of us who agree on one, we'll go with it. And it's true, man. We don't like even talk ahead of time. We go there with our gut feeling on it or whatever. Kama says sturgeon. Reesmeyer sturgeon. Dino is his vote. The Dino anyway. Jalen for the win. Blake Morgan. Nice. And Jalen on the kid. All kids get a prize here.
All kids all get a prize.
Yeah. We're gonna have to put that to a vote, I think, or whatever. I don't know.
It looks like the sturgeon's winning though.
Sturgeon's winning out here on this one.
On this, yeah.
We're gonna put it on Doc Talk, I think. Here we're into overtime anyway, and my football game is back, so I got to get back to it. When I start watching, all of a sudden Cleveland will start scoring. But yeah, 1,000% unbiased. The birthday. He's unbiased though. He's
unbiased. I like
the girl. It says the girl. Which girl? There's some girls. The pike on perch gear. That was my thing, man. I mean, I like the story behind it, man. It's not easy to get that in. It's not like they were tip-up fishing or whatever. A pile for sturgeon. Joshua is the vote there. We'll get it out there. We'll figure it out. We can't announce it right on here, so we'll figure it out. We're into overtime. But thank you guys for joining us again for another episode of the Castanet Podcast. Real talk on the first show in January. Every Monday at 8:15 on YouTube on the Kickerfish channel or on Facebook, the Castanet Podcast. There's a whole shit ton of things we didn't get through. That's 2 swears for me today. I was trying not to again. Good thing Pittsburgh's winning. Jeremy, the boy with the dragon tattoo, Santos. I'm going to make a meme for that next week.
This
and,
guy.
Mike, Mr. Positive and Negative. Short brief, the vigilante Spider-Man. And good luck, everyone who's fishing that tournament this weekend. Good luck,
man.
Yeah. Mike is in it, so we'll be cheering for you, Mikey, and Tyler. Hopefully, man. Everybody else here, let's go. We'll see you guys all next week. Peace out.
Yep.
I'm going to watch football.
Later. Goodbye.
Yeah.